We're live in the live video sales group. We're live on the live video hub. We're live on LinkedIn, and I'm just waiting for every place to connect. Connection time is different between YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn. So I'm just blubbing for Britain until we're actually live and I see my first viewer. Okay, this is live video sales training from Be.Live with Stephen, and I shall be with you in 13 seconds. And here I am. And hello and welcome to this live broadcast from Be.Live, all about live selling. Now, I've been live selling for over a year on Amazon, and I enjoy every single moment of it. Look forward to every show. I'm live 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK. And I sell things, and I enjoy selling things, enjoy telling stories, enjoy answering questions, enjoy helping people. But we have a new entrant on Amazon Live, Be.Live now on Amazon Live. And if I go here, you can see 4 out of 5 of the team. You have Nick Wood, myself, the CEO of Be.Live, Daniel Meyer, and Grant Saunders. And Grant is currently out and about on tour. So Daniel, Grant, Nick, Ephraim is the one missing from the photograph, and Stephen. Now, Grant and Ephraim broadcast on the Be.Live page every week, but we go live on Amazon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. British summertime. And I was asked a question last time. That's in so I've just looked at my menu, and it was, I'm using the agenda feature on Be.Live, and I put 2 agenda items in, but I realized that I was answering questions from Krista Boven, and they're not relevant to today's broadcast. So thank you for watching live. Now, one of the things about going live and going live selling is being comfortable on camera. And I'm using Logitech BRoll camera today. Logitech BRoll can broadcast in 720, 1080 and 4K. I'm broadcasting to you in 720, which is DVD. 1080 is the next one up, and then 4K is the best that we as consumers can actually do. I've heard of 5K webcams, but 4K tends to be the highest. We can't go live on the web in 4K. We can in 720 and 1080. In order to go 4K, you have to get OBS and broadcast to YouTube, but it's all free and it all works. Presentation is key. You've got to be comfortable on camera, and that means that you have to download the software that goes with your camera. If you've got a Logitech camera, there is a piece of software called Logitech Capture that you can download to actually control the camera. Now, it may look at first glance that I am actually sat in front of a brick wall. Well, that's true, I am, but it's not a real brick wall. Well, you can tell that because there's some creases over there, I think. Yeah, it needs ironing. I've got a brick wall that needs ironing. But the key to it is that this is what I don't normally look like this. Basically, if I use the software Logitech Capture and I zoom out, you will see when I set this up and go here, this is what I look like naturally. I've straightened the brick wall behind me, but you can see it's not a full brick wall. It's actually on a T stand, which you can find in the carousel on my Amazon account. And you can see the Samsung all-in-one PC. I do wish they still made those. And you can see the bookshelf with the German language books. And you can see the things I actually sell on Amazon Live, such as this Power-Wise, the Pearl microphone. Now, If I broadcast like this, which is a default camera setting for the BReO, then I wouldn't have the same effect as I do when I actually make it my own. The idea is to make the studio your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in once, twice, and go to 78 degrees. And now I look like I've got a brick wall behind me. I can look straight into the camera. I've got comfortable with this. Hello and welcome if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn. We're just talking about presence on camera. And the first thing that we talked about is that there is software you can download, Logitech Capture. And normally I look like this. Okay, this is my office. And it's okay. And a lot of people do broadcast like this, but for my purposes, as I said, I actually want to zoom in once, twice, and go to 78 degrees. The camera is capable of 90 degrees, which is there, 78 degrees, which is there, and 65 degrees, which is too close to the camera. Even I think that's too close to the camera. So I'm more comfortable on 78. And the software I'm using is Logitech Capture. Allows me to control the camera. Now, when you're on camera, and this is whether you're in a selling situation or in a storytelling situation, you need to have headroom. I've seen too many people on Zoom calls looking like this with the top of their head cut off. That is not a good look. Try and get yourself some headroom at the top of the screen. The other thing is, try and be in the center of the screen. If you're off to the side of the screen, and even though you're looking at the camera, this is distracting. You want to be in the center of the screen looking at the camera, irrespective of the type of show you're actually doing. It's just, well, be comfortable, be centered, and have headroom in terms of how you look on camera. Confidence on camera comes with time. Daniel Meyer the other day said I did over 5,000 shows. That may well be 5,000 live broadcasts. That may well be somewhere close to the truth. I know it's between 4,000 and 5,000. And because I've done so many shows, then I can just switch the camera on, no nerves at all, and just go live. But the thing is, if you're just starting out and you're starting out selling, the key to success is to practice. Now, the thing is that you don't want to practice in public, you want to practice in private. The first thing you can do is just record yourself and make sure that you're happy with how you look on camera. The next stage in the process of getting ready to be confident on camera is to set up a Facebook group with just you and one friend, and basically go live in the group. The only people who can actually see the broadcast are yourself and your friend. Watch the replay, no matter how painful it is, and ask for your friend's honest opinion as to how you did on your live broadcast. Because they're a friend, they will tell you exactly how you look. They will tell you the truth, which is, well, if they're honest, then you can benefit. Okay. Having done a couple of shows with just one friend in the group, invite 2 more friends and do some more shows. And again, ask the 3 people in the audience what you look like on camera, what you sound like, what your presentation is like. Are you using your hands too much? Are you looking away from the camera? How do you look? Okay. Now you've made sure that you're comfortable on camera. That's done. So it's just a question of practice. Invite 4 more friends in the group, private Facebook group. So now 8 of you, and go live in front of 7 of your friends and ask the 7 friends for their honest opinion. Again, you get feedback. Now, this is hard at times, depending on how honest your friends are. But in general, friends will be honest. They'll tell you the truth. They'll tell you how you look on camera. Now, here comes the magical bit. You've got 7 friends in the group. Ask if one of them wants to be on camera and put them on camera. All they need is a camera and a microphone. They can use the computer camera and microphone. They don't need an external one. And then they can have a go at being live. And that means that they've got a greater understanding of what you're actually doing. And it may be that you get more than one friend to actually volunteer. Okay, repeat that exercise with all your volunteers. Then add another 8 friends, so there are now 16 people in the group. Your inner circle of 15 people, all of whom are barracking for you and cheering for you and want you to win. And go live again a couple of times. What you're actually doing is building your confidence, yeah? And that is key. You've got to have, if you're going to do live selling, you've got to have total confidence in your presence on camera and in the stories that you're telling. So far, we've done this in private, in a private group on Facebook. The next stage is to take the big leap. When you're happy with broadcasting live into Facebook groups, then is the time to actually go live on your Facebook profile publicly, so that people outside your 15 friends can actually see you. But the thing is, the key is that if you do it at a time that your friends can be there, straight away, you've got 15 people there cheering you on and making comments whilst you're live, which is, you're off to a successful start, the best start. You've had your practice in the group, and there is no difference broadcasting to a group to broadcasting to a public page. It's all mindset. And if you practiced and practiced and practiced, watch the replays, listen to your friends, then when you first go live in public, you'll have a successful broadcast because your friends are there to support you. And then you can return the favor to any of your friends who want to go live on their Facebook pages. And then when you're happy with that, you can go live on a business page. Yeah. So step-by-step approach, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 people in the group. Keep on broadcasting, keep on practicing, listen to what people say. Don't take it personally. Everybody wants you to win. And then go live on your personal profile on Facebook, go live on your business page on Facebook, and then you can also go live on, if you're using Be.Live, you can then also go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, to your website. In fact, you can go live anywhere. Once you've got the confidence and you're happy with how you are on camera, then you can actually broadcast out to anywhere. And it's the start of an adventure. Broadcasting live is the best way to actually make contact with people. And it is, we're in a situation now where live selling by people like you and I is taking off. To a certain extent, you could describe this as QVC, for the people, by the people. You do need to have a good camera presence. You need the ability to tell stories. You need the ability to talk about product. The easy bit is that when you're going on Amazon Live, then the products are there and you can talk about up to 40 different products and tell their stories. And I started off there and I was broadcasting for half an hour. And I'm going to tell the truth now. My first broadcast on Amazon Live was for 5 minutes. I got absolutely terrified. I thought, what am I doing on Amazon Live? So I cut the broadcast short and I thought, that's over. And I thought, you idiot, you can do this. So I talked to myself and I said, right, you're going to go live. You're going to go live for 30 minutes on Amazon Live and you're going to do the 30 minutes. And I did. And after that, I haven't looked back since then, because in the next broadcast, I was joined by my great friend from Portugal, Marco Novo, and we did the show together. And we did a regular show on Amazon Live for quite a while on it. And now Nick Wood and I go live on Amazon Live at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK every Monday. And we just have a blast. Yeah, because with 2 people on screen selling, it's more fun. Well, being on your own is good, yeah, but I've gone from being able to talk for half an hour to an hour to 2 hours. And I've no doubt, given intermissions, that I could talk live for 3 hours, yeah, about everything. I might, within 3 hours, actually cover every item that's in the carousel. That would be good. That's my target. My next target is to actually do a live broadcast on Amazon Live for 3 hours. I'll do it from my Be.Live studio, because I believe that Be.Live is the best tool to actually go live with in a selling situation. It's got items that other systems simply don't have. If I go here and go to my agenda, then Be.Live has selling features that no other system has. Okay. And they are multiple studio templates. So I could have a different template for each day of the week and each show. I can share documents, but the main thing is Be.Live has an inbuilt YouTube video player. Now, if you are selling, then you want the ability to share product, and you share product through BRoll videos. BRoll. It's not the main event, it's the BRoll. And you can store your BRoll videos on YouTube and play them during your live broadcast. No, I know of only one other broadcasting system that lets you do this, to play YouTube videos natively in your broadcasting studio, and you can start, stop, rewind, put the volume, lower the volume. You've got total control of the video. I'm just going to go over here. I don't know whether it's in the studio, but just to give me a short intermission, I'm going to play you a short video. Now, this video was taken with my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra phone and the the DJI OM5 gimbal. So I'm just going to bring this video into screen. This video is actually on YouTube, and we're just going to play a minute of it. I'm going to switch my microphone off and press play. So we're at the Quartz Garden and just had lunch. And the thing about the Quartz Garden is it's a beautiful place to actually stroll around and just enjoy the gardens. So I'm just going to walk around, and I am using my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and my new DJI OM5 gimbal. I've got the internal microphone on the Samsung, so no external mic. I'll try an external mic next time, but it's just so beautiful today. It's about 28 degrees, and I'm just going to try something here, because if I do this, I should be able to change the view. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to come down again. It's actually stuck, isn't it? Wait a minute. Let's adjust this. This is just a trial. Okay, so I'm going to go like that, or like that, or like that. I've got to be able to see what's on the screen, so I can see what's on the screen. And just wondering how steady this is. This is better than actually holding the phone. It's a lot easier to actually grip the gimbal than it is to actually grip the phone, so this is a win. But there's so many things this gimbal can do, and I really haven't learnt half of them, or even a quarter of them. But let's look at the borders. And there are people here today. Car park was full, but I don't think everybody actually came over here. But there's just flowers here in full bloom. We are at the beginning of August, first week in August, and the grounds here are just absolutely stunning. Now, the other thing that's important this year is that I've got my new eyes, which means that this year I can actually see clearly where I'm going. That's the entrance over there, where you come in, and then you led into the gardens. There's a cafe just around the corner, and everywhere there are places to actually sit down. Angelica's sat down at the moment while I'm taking this video. But if I try and back to me. So that was a video of the Quartz Garden Wiltshire actually played in the YouTube video player, and I had total control over the video. I could stop and start it as I wished, and that's the way it should be. And that's why I love Be.Live, for the features in it, the ability to show images, which few systems can, apart from doing screen share. In Be.Live, you can upload images from your hard drive. You can upload images from profile, and you can bring in YouTube videos, as we've seen. You can bring in PDFs, and it gives you greater variety, because what you're actually doing when you're broadcasting live, whether you're doing selling or you're actually telling your stories or interviewing people, is you actually need the ability to tell your stories effectively, and video and images can actually help with that. And Be.Live is the best at doing that. Okay, that's not totally unbiased view, but it is true. Right, now, when I came into this show without any agenda. And I've been talking for 21 minutes, totally, well, improvising for the last 21 minutes. And once you've got the situation where you can talk for 2 hours, which is what I do and what I do at 4 o'clock today, then to turn up and actually talk for 30 minutes is easy. Okay, it makes shorter shows seem so short, and you can actually turn up, you can talk on any topic you've got some knowledge of. Yeah. And that's basically a skill set. You've got yourself a skill set. If you can go live on Amazon Live for 2 hours, then you can do a 30-minute show virtually standing on your head. You don't need to prepare. You just need to have 1 or 2 ideas, and you can just run with those ideas, and you can go live, and you can use your knowledge and share your knowledge and expertise, and hopefully entertain, inform, and educate the people who are watching you. And it's just happened over the last 12 months that I've been on Amazon Live, that my abilities on camera have changed. I'm not the person. If I look back on videos I did 12 months ago, they were good, they're okay, but now I do feel that I'm at home on live video, and I can just turn up and talk. And you want to get to that stage too, because once you've got to this stage, then you can sell, and you can sell effectively by telling stories. And Amazon Live is a great place to tell stories. We've got a problem. We've been with Facebook Live for 6 years now, and Facebook Live, or Facebook, turning the reach down on the number of people who can actually see your broadcast. Now, if Facebook turned the reach down, no matter how hard you work, there's a limit to the number of people who will watch your broadcast. And we've seen some good broadcasters whose viewer numbers have just tumbled through. This is the paradox. There is a paradox on Facebook. Over the years, we as broadcasters have improved our cameras, improved our microphones, improved our studios, got green screens, improved the way we can actually broadcast and the quality of the broadcast that we can produce. So we've got better and better and better. And Facebook has just said, yeah, we're not showing you to people. You've got a skill set, and we're not going to show that skill set to anybody, which is madness. And when you're actually broadcasting, what you do want is for people to actually watch your broadcast. Now, by broadcast, live selling is the way to go. Get into live selling, and you can have fun live broadcasting, make money, and people will watch you. Okay, now this is why I'm broadcasting now on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn at the same time. My audience can be on any of those 3 networks. Now, I know it is. I can give you, for instance, I'm always going live on Facebook, okay, but I go live on YouTube, and my videos on YouTube have been noticed. They don't get many views, but I've learned that in terms of being successful, or in terms of doing business, you only need one person or one company to pick up on what you're doing and like what you're doing, and that can lead to Well, such amazing opportunities, and that's what happened last week or in the last month. Amazing opportunities have arisen in terms of live video. And then on LinkedIn, again, it only takes one person to actually see you on LinkedIn and invite you to a conference. Now, I was invited to present at a conference in Ireland purely because of this very broadcast. Well, this series of broadcasts which go out at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK. I was invited to do a presentation at a seminar, stroke webinar in Ireland, and none of that would have come about if I'd just been broadcasting on Facebook. The two opportunities that I'm talking about would not have happened. It's as simple as that. So the more places you actually broadcast to, the better. Facebook, difficult to broadcast on because the audience reach just isn't there. And I've done the majority of this broadcast, as far as I can see, without an audience on Facebook. Yeah. I do know there will be an audience on YouTube. I do know that people will watch on LinkedIn. In fact, it's getting to the stage where more people will watch a live video on LinkedIn than will watch it on Facebook. So I say hello to my viewer, who's definitely not on LinkedIn, but maybe on Facebook or YouTube. Thanks for joining me. If you want to say hello, please do. But I'm going to say that live selling is the future, and it's where the audience is. When I go live, I'll give you, for instance, I can give you a for instance, because I can just show this on screen because you're here now. And if you're watching the replay, you only got this far. But if I go here and I get rid of that and I go here, and it took me a second, but I'll get there. Probably should be able to see that. Yesterday I went live on Amazon Live and 2,553 people viewed the broadcast, 73 unmuted, and people actually clicked the carousel and bought things. So an average view of 1 minute 26 seconds is a brilliant average, because if you think about it, that is basically, I'm just trying to work this quick bit of maths out. It's 2,500 times 1 minute 26. So it's 3,300 minutes. So 55 hours of video were actually watched yesterday from my show on Amazon Live. And selling is the way to actually get an audience. Yeah. Because not only can you, selling is the one thing, but you can also give help and advice whilst you're live. So if you're looking for a future in live video, then do check out live selling. Do check out Amazon Live. You can earn money once you establish yourself. You can earn money when you do a broadcast. I earn money for every single broadcast that I do. And I know lots of people who earn quite a bit of money live broadcasting on Amazon Live. So if you want to know more about Amazon Live, then check out the live video sales group on Facebook or contact me. I'm always available to answer your questions. I want to say a big thank you for watching live today, wherever you watch from. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye for now.